Good morning, guys. So it is Sunday, May the 4th, and I decided to go for a walk to start the week to, one, get on track with getting my kidney function back together, and two, to see if this would help alleviate some of the symptoms I've been experiencing over the last week plus with these migraines. I do feel a little bit better today, this morning, waking up compared to the last week plus. So I think the steroid pack is working. However, the pressure is still building behind my left eye, which is where the migraine has been the entire time. So we're gonna see how I feel after this walk. I'm not going very far, just trying to get moving a little bit, because for the most part, for over the last 9 days now, I've been in the house. So um, just want to get out and get a little fresh air and get moving to, like I said, help get my kidney function going. So let's see how I feel after this walk. Alright guys, so I am back from my walk. Took me about 45 minutes to do 2.3 miles. Went a little bit further today than I have been in recent walks, just to push myself a little bit further. I felt a little bit better physically. My head is starting to hurt a little bit more than it did when I woke up. I'm about to get in the shower and eat and take my steroid pack and see how I feel after that. I've been feeling led to watch a church service from home, so I'm trying to find somebody that I have been following. So far, I'm not coming up with anything, but I think it's still early where they are. Milo, if you don't leave me alone, you're gonna get locked up. You keep headbutting my foot. He likes to rub his head under my foot, and I'm not participating right now, so he's irritated. Other than that, I am trying to map out my week, because things are going to look a little different now that my car is down. It's been probably 8 years since I've been on public transportation, and it looks like that's where I am going to be going. And now I have to figure out public transportation in a new city. So this is going to be interesting for me. I just reached out to my mom and my sister to see if they can take me to my orthodontist appointment tomorrow, and then work I don't think would be hard. Technically it'll be 2 buses to get to work. One short ride on South Boulevard right here in front of my apartment complex, and then the other bus pretty much loops around one street, and then I have to do a walk, from what I've seen, with the route that I normally take to work. So it's just a matter of timing. I have to figure out what's the best time for me to leave and go from there. I think here they have electronic pay, so I got to figure out all of that. It's just irritating because I know I just would have went a different financial route a couple months ago had I known that my car was going to go down like this. Now I'm just hoping that I can go ahead and secure something that is work from home, so that I don't have to do this very long. So, and then I do have a couple other eggs in my basket that I'm hoping will harvest soon. That will allow me to do a couple things, work from home, a couple streams of income, work from home, so that I'm not dependent upon public transportation very long. Thankfully, a lot of things I do, I don't rely on going to the store a whole lot. So a lot of my necessities I do have ordered to the house. Groceries, I do like going to the store to get my own groceries, but I am not against ordering my groceries and having them delivered. So if I'm working from home without a car, I can have I can place an order with Harris Teeter or Publix and have it delivered to the house with no problem. especially when working from home. They don't have to worry about it sitting on their doorstep for too long. And usually I always place my orders to be delivered while I'm at home anyway. So I'm not too worried about not being able to get what I want. And then, even though my mom and my sister live on the other side of the city, they will help me as much as they possibly can. Especially now that my mom is retired, they have said that they want to come over and spend more time with me. So on days that I have doctor's appointments, my primary doctor is like a 10-15 minute drive from me, so I can catch an Uber there. It's really my orthodontist that is the furthest away, and my neurologist. So I may have to lean on them to take me to those appointments, so that I'm not burning a whole lot of money on Ubers and Lyfts, because Uber and Lyft in this city is much more expensive. A 15-minute ride in Milwaukee would cost me maybe $10-15, whereas here that same ride is going to cost $30-40 each way. So it's just a lot to figure out until I can get a car, and if I can, like I said, if I can get a couple of streams of income going, work from home jobs, that would be ideal. That way I can hopefully have either this car repaired fairly quickly, or I can have it replaced before the end of the year. I would love to have it replaced outright, so that I'm not into another loan. But it's all in God's timing. So let me go ahead and get in the shower and get something to eat. All right, so it is just after 3:30. I am trying to get myself in the right headspace, because the more I've been just sitting around thinking about everything that has transpired over the last 8 or 9 days, 10 days now I think it is. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 10 days now. It's actually becoming very depressing. And so try not to let it weigh on me, because in order for me to accomplish some of the goals that I need to stay focused. I'm in my last class of my associate's degree, and I've already missed my discussion post deadline on Thursday. Homework for the week is due tomorrow, so I need to refocus so I can stay on track. And then I have a virtual interview that they have sent me 2 reminders now to complete. So I need to go ahead and do that. And then there's this other virtual or work from home opportunity that I reached out for. They got back to me about it, that I don't have to wait for equipment for, because I think I have a headset already. And if it works with my computer, I can sign up for that and get started on that, at least on my off days. So I just need to refocus and get started on some things so I can start generating some more money, because it takes money to make money. So right now I've come out of the bedroom in hopes of helping to turn my my mood around. And I also need to fold up this laundry that's right here. All my laundry is done. I've been washing throughout the week. I just now need to fold up the laundry. My sister is going to take me to my orthodontist appointment tomorrow, and then I've mapped out catching a bus to work on Tuesday should I return. I pretty much got to leave an hour earlier than what I normally would, and I'll get to work about 15 minutes before I normally would. So it is going to be cheaper, much cheaper, much cheaper for me to catch the bus. It's going to cost me $4.40 a day to catch the bus. And I said I want to get more steps in every day anyway, so that'll definitely help me accomplish that. Versus if I Uber, it's going to be $28 one way, which is fucking ridiculous. So, for the time being, I will catch the bus. Like I said, the one bus is right in front of my apartment complex. The train is also pretty much right in front of my apartment complex. They gave me like 8 different routes I can go, and each of them take me. They said it estimates, with the walking, it estimates about 1 hour and 15 minutes. I'm pretty much gonna be trying to be ready to walk out the door between 8 and 8:15. They're saying I need to leave the house by 8:20. I don't trust bus timelines, because I've seen too many times where you can leave on time and the bus still arrive early or leave late. So I'm gonna try to leave out of here by 8:20. By 8:15, just to make sure that I give myself enough time. The good thing about this week, I think this week I still work half day Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Or I think it's a half day Tuesday and Wednesday, and then a half day on Saturday. I think that's where I did it. I don't have access to my schedule from home anymore because they deactivated it for whatever reason. Before we even started going through all this, they deactivated our mobile access. And my boss was supposed to get it reactivated, and he didn't before he went on vacation. So that's another battle I'm fighting. But I'll make sure I look into it when I get to work. And then I have my National Honor Society induction on Wednesday. And then next week I'm supposed to, that's what I was trying to do before all of this started. I was trying to do my half days for next week. I guess it's kind of good I didn't, because I really need the income for the whole 4 days. So, but next week, Wednesday, I have my CPR class. I still might go ahead and do half days, because Lord knows I really don't want to be in that place. Like most people, I don't want to be nowhere where people don't want me. So I might still go ahead and do the half days. We'll see if I go back to work on Tuesday and go from there. And then we'll also see how this other work from home situation shape out. Because if I can start making money through that, then yeah, I definitely could keep doing half days until they make their decision on if I'm going to stay there or not. But I am going to go ahead and jump off here. I still haven't eaten. I did take my shower, but I haven't eaten today. So I'm going to go ahead and jump off here and focus on folding up these clothes and relaxing. The left side of my face still hurts. So, and today is day 3 of the steroid pack. I got 3 more days of that. So, but I will check in with you guys later. All right, guys. So it is Monday afternoon. It's currently 5:30. Trying to get some chores done. After talking to my support group or support team, I think I am going to go back to work tomorrow, even though I am not fully recovered. One, I just want to go ahead and get it over with. Get whatever their decision is out of the way. Get it over with. and face the consequences of it. Because based on some emails and phone conversations I've had with HR, it sounds like they've already made their decision on how they are moving forward. So let's just go ahead and stop procrastinating, stop and get it over with. So I was telling you guys that I got an email, or I had a conversation with HR that the FMLA days that I've been having had been reduced. Come to find out, that was retroactive back to April 3rd. Well, it just so happened that I took some days on April 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th that retroactive decision would affect. And when I talked to HR today, she said, well, I should have known when it expired. I can't know something that you never communicated to me. So, and I told her, you can confirm with the HR representative I've been working with, if I even knew, because when she looked into the system to see if I knew, she even said that the form wasn't in there to show that it had been approved, and she didn't know why. So, based on that, she still can't tell me if those days are going to be reversed or not. And I honestly don't think that they are going to reverse them, because they are looking for any and every reason to move forward with termination. And I think that's the route that they're going to go. So, I just want to get it over with. Let's go ahead and do it and get it over with. And I will be filing for unemployment, something I've never done before in my life. But because of all the injustice that I have faced in dealing with this company, I will be doing it this time, because I've been communicating with them since day one, since I got sick on this job, of what's been going on. And they have denied me help multiple times. So with that said, I think I'm going to go ahead and go back to work tomorrow, just so I can go ahead and get it all over with. Other than that, I did go to my orthodontist appointment today. They moved some brackets around, and I actually felt silly even going to this appointment, because the whole orthodontist process is in preparation for my surgery, which might not be happening now. On the other hand, I did do my virtual interview that I have been trying to do all weekend, and I think that went well, so I'm just waiting on feedback from that. Hopefully I can hear back from that in the next couple days. The other thing I was trying to do was get into the mood to film and catch up on some content that I have fallen behind on with me working the other job throughout the beginning of April. That didn't quite happen the way I wanted it to, but the night is still young. I could still pump out a couple short videos. We'll see. But I definitely want to get these dishes out of this sink. get the dishwasher going. I got the dirty clothes done. Got almost all the clothes folded. I just need to put them away. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and finish cleaning the kitchen. Alright, so it's Tuesday morning. So I had set myself up to be prepared to leave for work this morning, but I woke up and, as usual, the pain is so bad that I could barely get out of bed. So I made the decision to follow my first mind and not risk taking public transportation to work today. Or be trying to drive to work today. So I am going to keep my 3:20 appointment. My mom is going to take me to go see my neurologist, and we're going to go from there. I'm going to take the ADA paperwork, the same ADA paperwork that my primary doctor filled out. I still got a copy of it. So I'm going to have my neurologist fill out a copy of it today and submit that. And we're going to go from there. And I prayed on it, and we're going to leave it in God's hand. At the end of the day, I believe that He got my best interests at heart. So that's all I can do at this point. At the same time, it's not worth me risking my life for a job that I know don't want me there. So I'm just going to trust and believe that God has me. At the same time, like I said before, I am still looking out for me, and I'm going to go from there. In the meantime, I am going to get some rest because I have not had more than 5 hours of sleep any one night since it started. And I am going to... Oh my God. See what my neurologist say after I talk to her. Alright, y'all, so it is 4:30. No, it's 5:50. It's almost 5 o'clock. 4:51. Just getting home from my neurologist appointment. Had to stop and pick up a prescription for pain medication to help me. I'm supposed to take at night to help make the pain easier to deal with. And then she also prescribed another injectable that I take once a month. She said if that doesn't work, then I will have to do Botox. And then if the Botox don't work, then I'll have to go see a migraine specialist. So, but I have been instructed to go back to work tomorrow. So that's what we at. Don't like it, but it is what it is. They do have the paperwork, and I do have a doctor's note for today. So we're gonna take that and go with it. No, Milo. Hey. Dog love people, and every time you see a person walk past, you think you're supposed to go say hi. Thankfully, pretty much all my stuff is almost always ready to go as far as work. But I think I'm gonna go in here and cook some chicken and broccoli, and make that my lunch for tomorrow. I think tomorrow I'm scheduled for a half day. Milo, come back here. But I'm gonna take something for lunch just in case I do have a whole day. Tomorrow is induction day though, so I am excited about that. I am going to try to go live during induction time, during the induction ceremony. So you'll be seeing this after the live, but I'll put the link down below so you can see the induction ceremony if you choose to. That's why I scheduled. That's why I believe I scheduled a half day for tomorrow, so I could be home in time for the induction ceremony. Because I believe it starts at 7. And I otherwise wouldn't get off work until 7. And now, since I have to take public transportation, I won't get home until 8:30, depending on how long it takes. But we'll see. It is what it is at this point. It's what I'm pretty much dealing with. That's pretty much my thought process on all of this is it is what it is. Like I said, I'm still looking out for myself in regards to how I am moving forward. If they are moving forward with their decision, hopefully that they will go ahead and let me know that tomorrow and not draw things out, because Lord knows I don't want to deal with this a month from now. No, I'm gonna go ahead and get him back in the house. Yeah, I'll check in with y'all later. feel like I cook for y'all. I cook on screen, but I never really show y'all what the meals turn out to be. So I didn't cook any rice or noodles to go with chicken and broccoli, but here's what it turns out to be. The recipe called for mushrooms. I didn't have any mushrooms, but I had already planned on putting carrots in it. So this is what it turns out. How it turned out. I might do some noodles. I don't have any spaghetti, or so I might just do some ramen noodles to go with it for tomorrow. This is my first time doing chicken and broccoli. I do usually do beef and broccoli, and not too bad. It needs a little bit more soy sauce, I think. Recipe didn't call for a lot of soy sauce. As you saw, I just sprinkled a little bit in there. Yeah, that definitely helped. And then the sauce needs to thicken up some more also. All right, so one thing I used to do all the time that help with pain and inflammation that I've gotten away from, and that's taking a ginger shot and a turmeric shot. I used to take one every morning, and even when these migraines first started, I actually made these ginger shots and turmeric shots, and had started taking them daily. But somehow I gotten away from that. So since I have got to go back to work tomorrow, not only am I going to take the medication that she prescribed tonight, I'm going to also take a ginger shot and a turmeric shot tonight before I go to bed. And I'm going to try to remember to take one in the morning before I go to work. So this is the ginger shot. Ugh. And this is the turmeric shot. So before I take that one, I'm gonna get my chaser ready. Does anybody that's ever taken a ginger shot know that the aftertaste is already bad? But taking both a ginger and a turmeric shot, yep, you need a chaser. Oh. All right. So a couple more days of those, and hopefully I will feel a difference. For now, I have on my National Honor Society t-shirt because I just took some pictures that I'm gonna post tomorrow, because tomorrow is induction day, and they are giving out, they're doing a raffle for inductees who post on social media and hashtag them. So I just took a couple pictures tonight so that I can post them, see if I can get into that drawing. It's just a $50 gift card to the Honor Society swag shop.
If I don't win, I won't be mad, but hey, anything free is nice and acceptable right now. Other than that, I'm about to just chill out, and I think I'm going to start prepping some content because I'm behind. I'm way behind. I still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 videos on my March list, and I still have my entire April list minus the 4 weekly vlogs. So out of 19 videos, out of 18 videos, I've completed 4, 5, 6. And then now it's May. And for my May videos, I am already behind 1 video. That's my Mindful Monday for yesterday. And then tomorrow is Self-Care Wednesday. So before I go to bed, maybe I'll film those. I got a couple hours, so I can film those 2 videos, at least get caught up there, and then start working on some of those videos that I'm behind on. But for now, I am going to try to, like I said, relax. I'll check in with you guys in the morning. All right, y'all, it's been an adventurous morning. So it is Wednesday morning. The current time is 10:29. So I got up at 6:30 when my alarm clock went off. Hung out in bed for about a half hour. Got up, took Milo out, got dressed, got out the house at about 5 after 8. Walked to the bus stop. Called the bus. The bus driver had an attitude when I asked her how to pay for the bus, because they don't take cash on the bus. So I tried to use the app. So she had an attitude. Bus ride didn't take as long as I thought. The long part was walking. Because the standing on the bus stop would have been long, I opted to, instead of taking the first bus, I opted to walk to the second bus. That was 2 miles. And then from the bus stop by the job was another mile. So I've already done 3 miles. And then I get to work. I got to work at exactly the time the Google estimated I would get there. I got there right around 9:36. So I only wore this t-shirt, and then I put my shirt and my jacket on when I got there. Get to my desk, log in. First I got my ice, got to my desk, log in. Didn't even look at my schedule when I sat down. Just started going through emails and stuff and getting myself mentally prepared to start working. And about 10 minutes to 10, when I was supposed to start, my boss walked up to my desk and was like, "Hey, I think they got you in the system to be out today. Can you check for me? Because if you're going to stay, I need to get that reversed." So we look, and yeah, they had me in that system for FMLA. He was like, "So do you want to stay or do you want to go?" I thought about it for a second. I was like, "It's up to you. I can stay or I can go." He was like, "It's up to you." He's like, "But it's going to take me a minute to get it reversed." I was like, "I'll just go ahead and go and I'll come back tomorrow." He was like, "Okay, I'll see you tomorrow." He was like, "How you doing?" I was like, I'm just throwing everything at it. Because I really did feel like a Mack truck this morning. I took medication that I'm not supposed to take. The doctor, both my primary care doctor and my neurologist told me don't take any over-the-counter medication because it is going to affect my kidney function. Although it did help the immediate pain go away. It's coming back right now, but the immediate pain go away so that I could get out the house this morning. And I knew it would help me function throughout the day. It's also going to affect my kidney function. So they don't want me taking any over-the-counter medication. The 3 miles I walked this morning is going to help go towards improving my kidney function, but you know, the two are counteracting each other. But I did stop by the HR rep that I've been working with office and talk to her about what the other HR rep told me in regards to the days being reversed. And she and I are on the same page. Things are not making sense. So basically, I was off April 1st through the 4th. Apparently, the old FMLA days, old FMLA claim expired April 2nd, and the new claim started April 3rd. So she and I are under the understanding that April 1st and 2nd should fall under the old claim, and April 3rd and 4th should fall under the new claim. The current HR rep is basically trying to say that April 1st, 2nd, and 3rd will be covered under the new claim, and April 4th will be reversed and count against me. I don't feel like any of the days should count against me because I wasn't aware that the old claim was going to be expiring at all, because no email was ever sent to me letting me know when let me know the claim was going to be approved and when it will be expired. So that's what I'm fighting. But what the HR rep that I'd been working with, the older rep, the first rep I was working with, said makes sense. None of the days should be reversed. The first and second should fall under the old claim, and the third and fourth should fall under the new claim. The only thing we should be waiting on right now is a decision on this continuous leave that I've been on since April 25th. April 25th through now May 7th. Y'all need to make a decision on how y'all gonna cover that. If what my doctors have said is sufficient enough for y'all to approve it, or y'all don't like what they said and y'all gonna deny it. If y'all gonna deny it, go ahead and deny it, and let me know how y'all gonna handle it. If y'all gonna deny the claim and terminate me, or y'all gonna deny the claim and make that my final warning, or whatever y'all gonna do. So that's pretty much what I'm waiting. I should be waiting. The decision I should be waiting on at this point. So since I had pretty much just gotten to work and was already being told I was going home, at that point I hadn't even realized I had already walked 3 miles. I just knew that I was not prepared to turn around and do it all over again. So I decided to go ahead and see how much it would cost to take a Uber or Lyft home. And right now, me and Uber are not on good terms. So I looked at Lyft, and Lyft was less than $10. So I took a Lyft and was home in less than a half hour. So I'm here. I'm about to take these clothes off, and I think I'm gonna take a nap. I will say that the medication, the pain meds that she gave me to take at night, did help me sleep better, and she only wanted me to take one every night. She gave me a 30 count. She said take it for a week and see how that do, and then from there take it like every other week, because she said it can become addictive, so she don't want me to become addicted to it. Surprisingly, I'm not hungry, even though I was kind of having cravings before I went to bed. But I did get quite a few videos done last night, so I'm gonna spend some time editing and uploading those. Before my induction ceremony tonight. I gotta figure out how to get the induction ceremony on my TV so that I can go live and show it on the TV, because I don't want to necessarily do it on a computer. That is tonight at 7:30. I hope I don't forget. But I did upload my Instagram pictures and shared it to Facebook. But for now, I'm going to try to rest some more before my head start hurting some more. Alright guys, so we got a package while I was napping. I know what it is. It's actually my cap and gown, as well as the frame for my associate's degree. One thing I did not tell you guys is that I deferred my graduation ceremony after I ordered this, since times are hard right now. Right now I am registered for the September graduation ceremony out in Vegas. So and that's because I did what I said I was going to do. I put the GoFundMe out there, and in true Fred fashion, when I ask for support, people don't support me. So since I wasn't getting any traction on it, even though it was only out there for like a week, most people, when they put something out there, they can get immediate support. I wasn't seeing any support on mine, so I decided that I was just going to continue to trust, rely on myself to be able to get out there. If I'm meant to get to graduation, I'll get there, and I'll just go to a later ceremony. So I deleted the GoFundMe, and I'll just see what God has for me between now and September, and try to go to one in Vegas. I've never been to Vegas, so maybe that'll be my first opportunity to get to Vegas. So cap and gown. Gonna leave it in its package since I'm not gonna need it until September. And this is supposed to be the frame for my associate's degree, which should be arriving before the ceremony. That's honestly why I was hesitant on even creating the GoFundMe, because I don't get supported like that. I haven't created the Amazon wish list, and at this point I'm torn on whether or not I'm even going to do it. But because again, I don't get the support that other creators get. My videos don't get the views that other creators get, so I'm not even sure if I will get the gifts and support that other viewers get. I don't beg or ask anybody for anything, so I'm not hurting for anything. But this is a really nice frame. It has the university seal at the top. I don't want to take it out the plastic yet. On the back it has a picture of what it could look like hanging up. I'm gonna put it on this wall over here. Pretty much I'm gonna redo this whole wall, because I'm gonna get a stand-sit desk that to go on that wall when I get my my new desktop computer.
I'm just going to redo this whole side of the room. The sofa table that's on this side is going to go back over here, where I have a mirror at. And I don't want anybody to think that I'm doing a whole woe is me monologue, because I'm not. At 44 years old, I'm used to people not supporting me the way they support other people. You know, at some point you come to realize that you come to realize your place in life, and you make do with it or you don't. And I've made do with it a long time ago. But I'm excited for myself, even though I can't do the June graduation like I had anticipated. Um, I'm looking forward to the September graduation. It does look like it's going to be challenging to get to, because I did get an email while I was asleep with one victory in this whole work saga. The April days, April 1st through the 4th, are still going to be coded as FMLA, as they were. So I don't have to worry about those days. Now, like I said before in the clip before, the only days that I have to be concerned about is how they're gonna, what decision they're gonna make concerning these days that ends today. So basically, April 25th through now May 7th. What decision they're gonna make concerning those days. Then of course the HR generalist claims she still can't open the document that I sent her, the ADA paperwork that I sent her on Monday. But the ADA office also has the same paperwork, because they emailed me right after she emailed me asking for the paperwork. So I forwarded them the same paperwork. They haven't gotten back to me on whether or not they were not able to get the paperwork. But of course, anytime I send them the PDF, it's more than 25 megabytes. So it's gonna, on my end, because I don't have access to my work email from home, it's going to send as a Google Drive link. So if they can't open a Google Drive link, then that's the only way I have to send it from home. I'll forward it to myself and then to my work email and see if I can download it. Honestly, it don't even matter at this point. Tomorrow I'll be back at work, and I have a hard copy. They can scan it and do whatever they want, but they're gonna have to give me my hard copy back, because I refuse to be without a hard copy of my own, and I'm not printing another copy of it, because that's my paper and my ink that is costing me. And no, y'all got all the corporate money. Y'all can afford to print another copy of it off. But I'm not gonna stress myself out about it anymore. At this point, I've done what I was instructed to do, to take 3 days or more if I felt like I needed to be out, and that's what I did. I was out for almost 2 weeks. If I had came back on Friday, it would have been officially 2 weeks. And that's all I can do. Now, I went back today because my neurologist told me to go back today, and they told me to go home because they had me coded out for FMLA still. So that's what I did. They can't say I didn't try to come into work today. Not only did my supervisor see me
my HR rep, my previous HR rep saw me today, and I have Google stamps on my phone that shows that I was on the premises today. So, and they have system logs showing that I was on the phone on the premises today because I bashed in through 2 doors and I logged into the system. So you can't say that I wasn't there today.
When you come to security checkpoint one, there's an agent at the front of the line now that will ask you if you have a real ID, a passport, or another TSA-approved identity card. If so, you go through the line just like you typically would. If not, you're headed down to lines 11, 12, and 13, where an agent will ask you additional questions to verify your identity.
I'm not gonna stress out about any of this stuff. Like I said, like I keep saying in this vlog and previous vlogs, I'm gonna continue to look out for myself. And I have not disclosed what that means because I don't want to. I know that they have social media people combing the internet, so I don't want to incriminate myself on social media for them to use against me in any way. So I'm not going to say exactly what I mean when I say I'm going to continue to look out for myself. Just know that I am going to continue to look out for myself. Just like they're going to continue to look out for their business. Because all they can tell me when I ask them for more information on why they reduced my my FMLA from 4 days to 3 days is for the business needs. Okay, that's all you're going to tell me is for the business needs? Okay, then I'm going to continue to look out for myself. I'm going to continue to look out for myself. But I am just under 3 weeks away from finishing my associate's degree, which is exciting. Tonight, I keep telling you guys, is induction week or the induction day for the chapter. March 20th is induction day for the national level. I said May 20th. Officials say he was arrested at a hotel near the Charlotte-Douglas International Airport. Officials say Connor will be extradited back to South Carolina, where he will face charges for escaping. His brother, Roland Miley, is also being charged with helping him escape. The final uncertified... For now, I'm going to go ahead and edit these videos that I recorded last night and get those uploaded as soon as possible. I worked on the thumbnails for 4 of them last night. I think I recorded 7 videos last night, which is quite a bit. But I'll check in with you guys, if not tonight before going to bed, then tomorrow for sure. Alright guys, so it is currently 5:15. I have been to work. I've been home. They have gotten the paperwork from my primary doctor for the ADA. We're still waiting for my neurologist's office to finish their copy of the ADA paperwork. That's all I got for now from work. Milo's making noise because he got to use the bathroom. He hasn't been out since about 7:15 this morning. He's mad at me because his schedule is all thrown off. But we got some packages, so let's bring them in. All right, I know what everything is already. So this is stuff that I ordered for me to set up my work from home station for this side hustle that I'm trying to get into, that I was telling you guys about. Wireless mouse, the headset I was telling you guys about. This is the Ethernet adapter and then Ethernet cord. And then this box is my medication. So this is a monthly injectable to help with the migraines. A Jovi, they called it. So I think it's similar to Mama Jaro. They pack it on ice. It's mostly packaging in here. So, Ajovi. They overnight it to me. One shot. And I have to let it sit for a half hour to come to room temperature before I can inject it. So I'm gonna let this sit out and I'll give it to myself a little bit later. But these ice packs I am going to keep. I'm gonna throw the rest of this away. These are the good ice packs. These are the gel ones. Yeah, so these are definitely the good ones. Ooh, they're cold. They're really cold. I had a lot of boxes that gotta go through the trash. And then these other two boxes are my wine making kits. So we are going to have some fun on Sunday and Monday while I am off. This is all the stuff you need to make wine. The bucket to ferment. So I got 2 kits. So let's look at some of the recipes that's in here to decide what kind of wine we're gonna, what recipe we're gonna go with. I've been throwing around some ideas in my head. Been thinking about like a peach pear. I saw like a somebody did a sweet potato. They got a couple different apple, apricot. Banana spice. Bailey, wheat, beets, blueberry, raspberry. And you can do from fresh fruit or frozen. So it gives you the recipe and then it tells you how to do it. Oh, you can do from turnips. Do from cherry, sweet or sour. Cherries are expensive too. You can do parsnips. Corn. Corn whiskey. Cranberry. Crab apple. If you got a crab apple tree, that's probably a good use for crab apples. I know when I lived in Milwaukee, we had a lot of crab apple trees. Not necessarily in my yard, but around us. Dandelion. Currants, black and red currants. Gooseberries, grapefruit. Red wines and white wines. Watermelon, ooh. Milo, you passing gas? So you can make wine from onions and potatoes. This is interesting. So I think I'm going to start with some recipes out of here. Pumpkin, raisins, rhubarb, before I go venturing off and trying something on my own, I'm gonna stick with what's in here. Pectin enzymes. potassium, yeast nutrients, acid blends, strainer, wine tanning, and this is the cleaning solution for the bucket. So I'm assuming you don't need the whole pack of each of these to make the wine. Alright, so I'm gonna sit down and look at this and decide on a recipe, and we'll see how much of one of these we need. This orange kind of sounds interesting. The melon sounds interesting as well. Watermelon. I'm gonna talk to my best friend because she has already asked for a bottle. Rose hop. Or rose hip. All right, let me take this dog out, and then I'm going to chill out, read this book, and I'll talk to you guys later. All right, so it's Saturday morning. I actually just got to work. It's an adventure getting to work now that my car is down. Have to leave an hour early. I got here about a half hour before I'm supposed to start, so I'm just sitting in the break room right now. I wanted to wrap this video up before I left the house, but time didn't permit, so working on it right now because I wanted to work on editing it while I'm here at work right now. Downsize my bag because even with pretty much empty in the other bag, my favorite bag, the weight of the bag was too much for my shoulders. Part of the injury that I'm recovering from, my shoulders can't take too much. So I had to downsize that bag to a much lighter bag. So I am at work right now, about to fill up my, get my ice, my water cup, and get my Mountain Dew. I haven't had any soda for the last 48 hours almost, which is good because I've seen my blood sugar go back down. It's been up since they gave me the migraine shot at urgent care 2 weeks ago. But it's been an interesting week. Oh, one thing about the Jovi is that it has kind of made me sleepy. So I did take yesterday off, just to kind of recover from the pain that I've been in with carrying that bag all week on the public transportation. I'm off tomorrow, as usual. I'm off tomorrow and Monday. I managed to lose my sunglasses and my two of my phone chargers or my iPad chargers in the house. So I'm gonna be spending tomorrow looking for those, and as usual, relaxing. So, and then I gotta figure out what I'm gonna eat next week. Thinking about doing beef or broccoli, because I don't have much in my house, and I don't really have the funds to go grocery shopping right now because I'm refiguring out my budget. Um, Beef and broccoli and oxtails is what's in my freezer, so probably gonna do the oxtails because I think I have enough to stretch the oxtails all week. I get paid on Thursday, so we'll see what I will come up with. For now, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. As usual, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in next week's video.